Hey everybody, I want to give a special thanks to West Coast Shaving for giving me this opportunity to do a Spotlight Daily Shave video to give a woman's perspective and take on wet shaving. The razor I'm going to be using for this video is one of my favorites. It's the Rockwell 6C and it's on plate 3. And it is a 3-piece razor. There's the handle, and there's the 2 pieces, the base plate and the top cap. And today's blade that I'm going to use is the Gillette Silver Blue. I love this blade. It's in my top 3 blades to use. So let's open this up. It is double wrapped, which always is a sign of a quality blade. Single wrap, beware. And be very careful opening this up. This is a Russian blade. All right, let go. And there's the glue bumps do not affect the blade whatsoever. So let's load this up. As you saw, it's a brand new blade, first use. So, we've got that there, and let's, and I have never found a blade that does not go in evenly. Every time I load it, the blade is even on both sides. So, that's the razor for tonight. Now, the soap being used tonight was an easy choice for me. I love Ariana and Evans, and I love Peter Sharkalis. He's just a master of soap bases and scents. And tonight's shave is going to be with Little Fictions. And this is a collaboration with Grey Matter Parfums. I reached out to Peter and I asked him, where'd you get the name for that? And is there any information you'd like me to give the people when I do this video? So this is his reply, and I'll read it. The reply to my email. He said, "Hi, Joel. I wish I could take credit for the name and the scent. I'm friends with Joey Nieves, who has a swanky barbershop in Beverly Hills. He's the hairstylist to the stars, mostly in the music business and some actors and athletes. He's also the personal stylist for Ricky Martin and a few others. His passion is really perfuming, though, and created this fragrance, House Grey Matter Parfums. When I met up with him when creating Uno, his first offering, I told him it would really translate well into a shaving soap. I also explained that I always believe shaving is the entry drug to fragrances. He totally understood the benefit, an amazing blend which creates something very different than anything else in the market. And we started a collaboration. This too beautifully translates into a shave soap. I think the juniper, white tea, melon, and coconut, along with a supporting cast of woods and rum, create something very special. I can't take credit for Joey's work, but I can take credit for my soap base. All the best, Peter." That was great that he reached out to me and responded to my request. So, the brush I'm going to use tonight, and if you hear rumbling in the background, that's thunder. I live in Florida, and daily we have thunderstorms. It's rained every day for the last 9 weeks. So anyway, the brush I'm going to use tonight is West Coast Shaving, and it's from the Psychedelic collection, the Synthetic collection. And this particular little cutie, I just think it's so much fun. It's so colorful. It's called Gumby. Imagine Gumby smashed all together and then sliced up. And this is what you get. It's a great 24 millimeter knot on it. It's got a soft face fill, and it has great backbone. And it's set very deep into the handle too. So let me put that back in the water. It really doesn't need to soak like a badger or a boar brush, but you do need to get it wet. So let's start lathering. Let me get the cap off of this. Get my little Gumby. I prefer usually to go in pretty dry. No comments. So I shake off as much of the water as possible. These really don't hold that much water, but this is a very dense knot, so there is going to be water there, and I'll add water as I go along. So let's go. I do a 30-second load. You see my lips move while I count. Another 15 seconds or so. All right, I think we're there. So I've got a pretty well-packed and loaded brush there. So I'm going to start, add a little bit of water to the tips. Very dry. Now this soap is made with goat's milk and lanolin, and it is scented with coconut, cedar, bitter orange, bergamot, lavender, clary sage, juniper berries, white rum, white tea, lemon, amyris, musk, honeydew, and ocean mist. And smelling this, it just gives me muscle memory of when I was on a cruise, and one of our stops was Puerto Rico, and it reminds me of Leguillo Beach, and walking about in the woods. You got the woody scent in there, and then walking out of the woods and toward the beach, and then the different smells of the beach take over on this scent. Now let me tell you one thing. This, like I said, Peter is a master of scents, and in his soap, using the scents in his soap bases. And this is a strong scent. It's a strong scent of light scents. It's not an umbrella drink. Okay. It's cushiony and creamy, and I can tell by the feel of it on my face that it's offering me great protection. Okay, so let's talk about women's facial hair and why to shave. There's areas that women shave. Let me do this for a second, and then I'm going to put my brush down. There's women that who shave. There's different areas of facial hair that that we shave, or I shave, and we get little. I'm very fair-skinned, so I don't have a lot of hair on my face. I don't have any thick hair anywhere other than I'll talk about later. But we get peach fuzzy, and we get peach fuzz up here on our top of our cheekbone. We get little fuzzies here along the ear line, and here, same thing on the other side, here. And then little peach fuzz on our lips, and in this area, and this area. Okay. Now, one of the reasons women shave is to make makeup go on easier. It applies easier, and it just looks better. And then there's certain nationalities that have very dark and thick facial hair. And then another issue is there's some women with hormone imbalances. And that can be at a young age. It doesn't even have to be as you get older. And then there's women like myself that our hormones change as we age. And I am, like I said, I don't have a lot of hair growth on those, on my whole face or that area or anywhere, other than these areas here. Right here on my chin. It goes from here and right there, down here and there, and along my jawline. So those are the areas after I've shaved the peach fuzzy areas that I concentrate. So I don't do usually a traditional 3-pass shave that men do. I just take off that peach fuzz layer and I won't shave that again, but I'll concentrate on this area here. Now, ladies and guys, shaving your face does not, let me repeat, it does not make your hair growing thicker or coarser or darker. That is a fallacy. And if you're spreading that stuff around, it's a lie. It's a lie. A lie. Now, there's a whole bunch of different methods that we women have used to remove our facial hair. Oh my God. You've got the epilators. Oh, okay, guys, look at those little plates there. Look at the multitude of plates. This is a cylinder, when turned on, goes round and round and round pretty fast. And it grabs a hold of the hair like little tweezers and pulls it out. Do you men want to use something like this on your beards, on your face? No. So why would you want to punish us women by introducing these items? Ridiculous. And it hurts. I dare you, if your wife or friend or girlfriend has one of those, you know, by all means. Then you got waxing. Now, waxing, you have to let your hair grow out so that it can grab on it, and then they rip it off your face, and that also does not feel good. And then you've got tweezing. Well, you know, that gets old, and it's not all that, you know, effective. Then you got these little tiny razors, little baby razors that they sell for here. Forget it. Useless. Useless. Then you've got laser removal. Sure, if you got a whole bunch of pocket money available to you, you can do laser and have your face hurt for, you know, a week afterwards and have to keep going back for further appointments to have it totally effective. No, my choice, traditional wet shaving. It's my way of doing it. I've done all of those other methods except for laser treatment, and this is my choice. Okay, so let's get this wet again. Oh, and for my prep, what I do is I take the hottest water that I can stand and put it on a washcloth over the areas that I'm going to shave. And I do that until it becomes cold, and then I reintroduce the very hot water. And I do that for about 2 or 3 minutes or so. Alrighty, so let's start with how I start. I have, you know, the hair that my hairdresser cuts here. So I'll start with the grain, and I'll go right up to the ear. Now, on this particular razor, there is very little overhang. So that's great for when you do those areas and under your nose and whatever. There's very little overhang. So I'll go all the way down and then get these fuzzies here. And then get the fuzzies here. Then I choose to use what they call the Gillette slide. There is a name for it. You guys might be using it and you don't know that there's a name for it. And that is where you go diagonally. It's almost like you're creating a slant razor out of it because it's catching it at a different angle. Get those areas there. And I'll do Gillette slant. And A&E base soap is so slick, and it has great residual slickness. That's almost baby butt smooth there. Okay, let's move to the other side. Along my ear line, along the fuzzy area. And I don't have a lot of fuzzies down here, but when I lather, I just, I'll take that off. Okay, let's go with the way my hairdresser's got that little. Okay, let's do the Gillette slide again on this side. And rinse out our razor. Get more of those fuzzies along here. And down my chin. All right, that's okay for the first pass. So I'll be right back. Let me rinse, take off my glasses. I'll be right back. Okay, there's that. Okey-doke, let's lather up again. Now, I didn't want to take a long time lathering up. I could do like the guys doing, lather up for 10 minutes before I even get into the shave. But I'm not going to do that because I've got enough protection from what I have here. Trust me, this is a very creamy, very cushiony, very effective lather. Okay, that's good enough for me. Clean the snot track. Let's do it. Like I said, I'm only going to concentrate on this area now. I did lather up here just to keep the soap on there for moisturizing my face because it's got good product in it. So what I'm going to do this time, the hairs on this side grow that way. So that's going to be like my with the grain. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, and pardon me too. I'm dealing with 3 wasp bites and a reaction to them. Here, 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 and 4 actually, 1 over there. So that's what those spots are. And I will do my lip too. And along my jawline here. And this side goes that, oh, I'm sorry, I was out of frame. You probably didn't see a damn thing I did. these grow like that. So I'm going to go with the grain. Very nice. Very nice. Now I'm going to do another pass. And I'm going to go against the grain of those two areas. I just need a... Oh my God, I can't believe I have all that soap in there. It's still in my brush. Okay, for those areas, again, I'm going to go across the grain like you guys would. Okay. That jawline. Nice. Now I'm going to do a little buffing. Now, guys, here's something that Doug Smythe did a video on that I watched not too long ago. And he said every shave should be a BBS. You shouldn't be chasing the dragon. When you're feeling around for any hairs that you want to knock down still, just remember that during your shave, they're swollen. Those hairs are swollen. They're fat, they're swollen, they're full of water and everything. When your shave is done, it'll retract back into your skin. So don't be so concerned about when you feel that shaving those off, because you will still have a BBS shave once it settles in. So don't get over aggressive with it and over shave. Light touch. And I am very, very happy with this shave. Hold on 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, I rinsed with the warm, gonna rinse with the warm water. And then with cold water. Awesome. Oh, that thunder something else. There. Ah, that feels good. That feels good. Ah. All right. The next thing that I'm going to do in my shave is pat this dry, pat it. And for my post-shave, I am going to use Shiloh aftershave because it has a lot of ingredients in it that complement the soap that I just used. And I'm going to be using the post-shave balm also. So it's a good combination to complement it. Oh, it does have menthol. Yeah. That'll set you free. Oh, I love the burn. Woo. Woo. Makes me dance in my pants. Whew. Oh, that feels so refreshing, that menthol. That's great. Now, Oleo Soapworks is who makes Shiloh, the aftershave and balm I'm using, and it's scented with Sicilian citrus, lavender, rosemary, verbena, damask rose, vetiver, sandalwood, and patchouli. So it really does complement it. Okay. That feels good. Oh, you know what? I forgot my Thayers. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Well, anyway, what I would have used was Thayer's Witch Hazel beforehand. But that's okay, because I'm going to have great post-shave with these two products I'm going to use. Thayer's Witch Hazel, I use the non-alcohol, and it's more than just straight witch hazel. In fact, if you look at the ingredients on it, witch hazel, the percentage of witch hazel is lower down in the list of ingredients. It's got a whole bunch of other great properties in it, and I use it all the time. In fact, when I get up and wash my face, I do it, and I put it all over my whole body after a bath. I've been doing that for quite some time. So, the next thing we're going to do is use the balm. Oop, take that little tip off there. And it doesn't take very much at all. Just one little dab will do you. It looks like a question mark. Question mark, is this going to be good? You bet it is. I'll emulsify that in my hand. Oh, God, that feels so soft. That is great. That is so soft. So, that's the end of the shave. Let me do this. I'm going to rate the items that I used. My Rockwell 6C. It's in my top 2 razors. I love this and the Carve Christopher Bradley. I'm going to give it a 9 because anything can always improve. The soap, I love it. I love it. The scent, like I said, it's strong. It's a strong scent of light scents. I hope you understand what I mean by that. It's just wonderful. And the way it performs is great. So I'm going to give it an 8.5. Let's see. The brush I used, it was good. I had it in my lathering bowl, and I had too much water down here in the bowl. I forgot to empty it out. So it didn't, and I didn't want to take a lot of time lathering. I just wanted to make it sufficient to shave with. So the brush, I'll give that an 8 on that. And the products from Oleo Soapworks, I love those. I'll give those an 8.5 because this shave is going to settle in just perfectly. It's already a BBS before I even did my post-shave stuff. Now, guys, I want to say something, and I want to be serious about it. Please, don't shame women with facial hair. they can't help it. Can you help that you grow hair on your face? No. And some women cannot help that they have a hormonal imbalance, or they're of a nationality that has darker hair. So be kind. I know we all joke. I've done it myself, you know, the proverbial bearded lady in the circus. Well, she doesn't want to shave because she'd lose her income. But for those of us that do shave, just be kind and try to understand that it's not less feminine that we shave. So I hope I've helped debunk that a little and given you some insight from a woman's perspective. And again, thank you, West Coast Shaving, for this opportunity to do this spotlight video. And I hope you guys will come over to my channel that I started not too long ago. It's called She Shaves with Jill. And I look forward to possibly doing another video here for West Coast Shaving. Thank you all, and have a great evening.